All right, at this time, I'd like to call the committee, the whole meeting to order. Let the record reflect it is 6 o'clock. It is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. And Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady.
Present.
Trustee Brennan.
Present?
Trustee Galante. Absent. Trustee Mahoney.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
Trustee Sullivan.
Here.
President Klotz.
Present.
Very good. Item number 3, consider approval of the minutes of the committee of the whole meeting held on February 15th, 2022. Is there such a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Is there a second?
A second.
Thank you, Trustee Mahoney. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good. That motion carries. Item number 4, consider amending Chapter 132 of Title 13 of the Municipal Code regarding video gaming. Turn that over to Mr. Mayor.
Sure. Thank you, everyone. So, bringing in front of you guys today, it's a new ordinance be adopted. It would reflect a prorated fee for gaming establishments and terminal operators that apply or renew between October 1st and December 31st. Basically, what it is if someone opens a business and they apply and get a terminal gaming license, let's just say, November, December, they have to pay an entire year on the fee. So we decided to bring in front of you today that we would prorate it. If they open it up between January 1st and September 30th, it would be a full annual fee. And if they open it up between October 1st and December 31st, it would be 50% reduction of the annual fee for the terminal operator and the business that's putting the gaming in their establishment.
Okay, very good. Any questions from the rest of the committee? There are none. Is there a motion to move item number 4 to the village board meeting?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Trustee Sullivan. Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good. The motion will carry. Item number 5, consider the fire department chaplain program. Chief, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. As the memo stated, I'll brief it up here a little bit. Based on the stress, emotional tension, and extreme physical conditions that our firefighters are seeing every day, I think we provide them with the excellent equipment, gear, apparatus. But the one thing I think that we're missing is the emotional stress part of the job. A fire department chaplain would probably help be a new tool in the toolbox, for a lack of a better term there, to help bridge some of those gaps that we currently don't have. Many years ago, prior to me getting on, the fire department did have a chaplain. Again, it's a voluntary position. It wasn't as formalized as what I'm going to bring forth, but there'll be a general order on this chaplain policy. But I believe my goal is to not only start it with just with one initially, but to expand it to 2, 3, possibly 4 different denominations. That way, we're kind of, with the 100+ firefighters we have, they'll be able to reach out in time of need. So if there's any questions, I'd be willing to answer them.
Very good. Thank you, Chief. Madam Clerk, would you just record Trustee Galante here at 6:04 p.m.?
I did.
Thank you. No, I think this is a great program, Chief. I think this is an excellent initiative. You've discussed this quite a bit. I think this is a good start for us, and really appreciate you getting this started. So I think this is going to serve the department well, and looking forward to seeing it grow. So
Thank you.
that's all the comments I have.
And it sounds like you already started talking to some of the area
Yes, actually, there's one pastor, or actually, a pastor that stepped up, and I have 2 or 3 more that are interested in wanting to come on board, which is really awesome. But I didn't want to tackle too many initially. I'd like to get it off the ground first, and then bring, 2 or 3 more onto the program. What's really good is some of the firefighters have already approached me because they've seen this on the agenda, and they said, "Oh, it's a pretty neat thing." So, again, I think it's a win-win for everyone, and it's just that one tool in the toolbox that we don't have yet, and I think this will help that, help that out a great deal. I would like to bring this pastor to the board meeting, either next one or first one of April, if it's at all possible, just to introduce, him to the board.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Thanks for bringing this forward.
Yeah. Anyone down here have any? Mr. Brady, go ahead.
Chief, did you, back at the time we were getting ready to dedicate the new firehouse, I had reached out through the former chief, okay? And we'd reached out to Father Paul, who is the pastor over at St. George's. Have you talked to him? Because he was interested at that time, a year and a half ago or whatever.
I did not talk to him yet, however, I am gonna go back over there, because I did remember that someone had expressed interest at St. George, so I was gonna reach out to them to see if they would be interested in coming on board too. So, once again, just trying to lay it out first, and probably within the next couple months, bring a few more on board, and, I think it'll be successful. But yes, I have plans to reach out to them.
Yeah, because he was interested back then, when
Right.
Forrest had talked to him, and I had talked to him, and that he thought it'd be great, because he was new into the.
The ones that I've talked to
community.
are actually honored to actually, say they might be able to serve in that capacity, which is really, really good, so.
For all the reasons that you list for having a chaplain, you ever push or talk about REACT, the organization REACT?
Actually, that's where I got some of this from, and that's what kind of started some of this. I was very familiar with the fire chief of hometown who lost a few firefighters with some problems, and one of the biggest things they said is that the firefighters sometimes don't want to talk to each other. They would rather talk to somebody else, and
Right.
and that somebody else could be that chaplain that could bridge that gap
Yeah.
of talking. And REACT Group actually recommended that type of.
Right, absolutely, they do a great job. I work
Yes.
with them as a charity,
Right.
and I work with them as well, and they do a fabulous job.
Fabulous, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd just like to add, what we had from last year when we started the vaccination center, we had the ministerial society or association that came out and was there for not only a lot of the people that came for the vaccinations, but also the military and our first responders that were out there. So that again, talking with Chief Klotz was, a catalyst of bringing this program into fruition to get us going, so.
Thank you for your support.
Appreciate it. Anyone else? Yeah, go ahead, Diane.
I'm just curious, is this something we can also overlap with the fire department? I mean, I'm sorry, with the police department? I mean, with the same type of interaction that I would assume they would
As far
could
as the
use?
chaplain,
Mhm.
yeah, police department had one, the chaplain retired, but we still have, I think, the ordinance in place where we can replace it. I have talked to a few, I think, former Mayor Seaman's brother's one of them, somebody that we might want to bring on board. We just haven't finalized it with them yet.
That's a great idea.
Very good. Anyone else?
I just think it's a great idea. It's nice to have that support system in place, and great job bringing it
Thank you.
to the table.
Thank you, Chief. Mr. Mayor, you want anything? Good, all right, cool. Well, I will make a motion to move item number 5, consider the fire department chaplain program to the village board meeting.
I'll second it.
Is there a second? Thank you, Trustee Brady. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Galante?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Very good, that motion carries. Thank you, Chief. Item number 6, consider a contract for Office 365 Microsoft licenses with Heartland Business Systems. Anthony?
Thank you. This is a Move that up a little bit. This is a request to purchase Microsoft Office 365 licenses from Heartland Business Systems to provide village employees with cloud-based email and office products like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Village's current Microsoft licenses were provided via a 3-year agreement, which is coming to an end. This proposal in front of you is for a 1-year agreement for the licenses. Moving to Office 365 will offer several enhancements, such as cloud-based email, SharePoint, file storage, and will allow for upgraded security procedures. There's 2 types of Office 365 users, 2 tiers, application and web only. Application Office 365 users will have access to all the Office applications, including Outlook, Word, Excel, etc. Whereas the web-only users will have access to the same products via a web browser like Edge, Chrome, Firefox. Migrating to Office 365 is going to start with the email, and new applications will go live in the coming months. As the village continues to use Office 365, the intent is to increase the number of web-only users and decrease the number of the application users, the higher price tier. The flexibility to modify these types of users is not possible if the village commits to another 3-year agreement. The 3-year commitment will allow you to increase user tiers, but won't allow you to decrease them, to change between the two. In order to receive the lowest pricing, 3 vendors were sent specifications regarding the details of the Office 365 licensing setup for the village for annual pricing. A pricing request was also sent to Dell Technologies in order to receive the cost of a 3-year engagement utilizing the State of Illinois master contract. The lowest cost for the annual Office 365 subscription was provided by Heartland Business Systems, the annual cost being $85,119.60. This project is budgeted in the fiscal year 2022, and I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have any.
Very good. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Any questions from the board for Anthony?
No.
Nothing? Very good. Well, thanks, Anthony. Appreciate all your hard work on this one.
Thank you.
Is there a motion to move item number 6 to the village board?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller.
I'll second.
Thank you, Trustee Mahoney. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Galante?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Very good. That motion carries. Item number 7, consider a contract with Benchmark Construction for the McCarthy Park sanitary sewer lining. John?
Yes, thank you, sir. This project was put out on the street in coordination with the larger Post 5 lift station project. We have a section of pipe, 18-inch pipe, from 80th Avenue heading eastbound all the way up along the border of McCarthy Park, approximately 2,300 feet, that needs to get lined to help with the conveyance of the sanitary materials. Project went out to bid. We had 2 bidders. Benchmark Construction was the lowest bidder at $598,000. We have O&M budget of $424,000 for the allocated towards the ISCP program. And as this project will overlap both fiscal years, we're asking committee and board approval to utilize the funding for this project.
Very good. Thank you, John. Any questions from the board? Nothing? Mr. Mayor, want anything? No. Very good. Well, is there a motion to move this item number 7, considering a contract with Benchmark Construction for the McCarthy Park sanitary sewer lining?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Trustee Mahoney.
A second.
Thank you, Trustee Sullivan. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Galante?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Very good. That motion will carry. Item number 8, receive comments from the public. Is there anyone in the public that would like to address the committee? There are none. We will move on to a adjournment. Is there such a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you,
I'll
Trustee
second.
Sullivan. Thank you, Trustee Mahoney. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Galante?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Very good. We are adjourned at 6:15 p.m.